The BioTrade Principles and Criteria filters through South Africa's white paper on sustainable use and the recently published for public comment, the National Biodiversity Economy Strategy. The BioTrade Principles and the criteria have also influenced and informed biodiversity conservation and sustainable use in trade through the country's most recent undertaking in the development of a voluntary biotrade conservation and sustainable use charter. The BioTrade CSU charter provides a voluntary platform for businesses in trade to demonstrate legal and regulatory compliance and responsible sourcing of biodiversity. It is envisaged that the charter will be complemented by the public and private sector. BioTrade as a CSU charter will provide a platform to verify compliance aligned to due diligence in incremental steps as enterprises build traction in global trade. We also implement the BioTrade principles and criteria at a project implementation level through partner projects such as the ABIOSA project, which stands for Access and Benefit Sharing, Compliant BioTrade in Southern Africa, and the BioInnovation Africa project, funded through the Swiss State Secretariat for Economic Affairs and the German Development Corporation, GIZ, respectively. Implementation of both these projects are both the GIZ under the umbrella of the Access and Benefit Sharing, or ABS Capacity Development Initiative in partnership with the Department of Forestry, Fisheries and the Environment. The GIZ and the government of South Africa, through the DFFE, have recognized the economic importance and potential to create a high growth, jobs-rich and innovative South Africa biotrade sector, including through the support for the establishment of European African business partnerships, compliant with National Access and Benefit Sharing or the ABS regulations, supporting sustainable development goals and contributing to livelihoods of rural people and the sustainable use of its plant biodiversity in line with the objectives of Nagoya Protocol on ABS and the South African National Biodiversity Economy Strategy. The implementation of the BioTrade principles and criteria at a project level has led the principle to go into action across various stakeholder groups, culminating in a rise in national innovation and multi-stakeholder confidence to global value chains. This impact translates into job creation at a local level, where in the year 2014, the biodiversity sector contributed approximately 406,000 jobs. In more recent times, our partner projects mentioned earlier created over 3,700 permanent and seasonal jobs, increased the turnover of beneficiary companies by 51% in local sales and 178% in export sales. It is through partnership that we achieve, and it is through long-term partnership we can realize the impact at a ground level and begin to move the needle towards achieving goals and targets such as set out in the Montreal Global Biodiversity Framework. As well as the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals.